Most benchtop tools feel like they are just playing at being professional, but this thing actually has some real weight behind it. When you first get it set up, the first thing you notice is that it doesn't feel like a toy. It's got a 112 horsepower motor tucked inside, and honestly, that makes a massive difference when you're pushing through thicker stock. You aren't just limited to wood here either. It handles aluminum and copper without that annoying bogging down you get with smaller, underpowered saws. The throat width is generous enough that you aren't constantly fighting for space, which is a huge relief if you're working on larger projects. Now here is the part that really caught my attention. It has a variable speed control that actually works smoothly. You can dial it down to 440 RPM or crank it up to 846. And having that kind of control is a game changer when you're switching between different materials. You don't want to be running at full speed when you're trying to make a precise cut on metal, so having that flexibility right at your fingertips is a smart touch. The table itself is solid Q235 steel, and it tilts up to 45 degrees, which feels sturdy enough that you aren't worried about it shifting mid-cut. One of the nicer, smaller details is the work light. Usually, these things are placed in the most useless spots, but this one is actually adjustable. It puts the light exactly where you need it, so you aren't squinting at your cut line in the shadows. It's not all perfect, though. While the build quality is impressive for the price, the assembly process can be a bit of a chore if you're doing it solo. It's a heavy piece of equipment, and getting everything perfectly aligned takes a bit of patience and a steady hand. You'll definitely want to double-check your tensioning before you start your first project. Also, while the motor is powerful, it's not exactly whisper quiet, so maybe don't plan on doing late-night projects if you have neighbors nearby. But look, if you're looking for something that bridges the gap between a hobbyist setup and a full-blown industrial machine, this is a solid contender. It's got the guts to handle the tough stuff, and it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart after a few months of heavy use. If you can handle the initial setup, it's a pretty reliable workhorse that'll likely earn its keep in the shop pretty quickly.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.